So welcome guys, welcome back. By the way, if you are new and you don't subscribe, please do so before you actually get started. Now we would want to take a look at our gold for this week to try and predict where the price will be moving this week, right? But before we actually get started, I did analysis on the 7th of today. You can go back and watch it. We actually predicted a bearish move on our gold, especially where we predicted that we'll be having after a pullback that has been made on gold, we would have another drop, and guess what, we actually had that bearish move. So those of you took the trade, then well done. So by the way, to get started, we want to predict this price for this week. To be able to predict this price for this week, guys, we would actually start from the higher time frame to be able to understand this movement. So this is where I want you to actually stick to the end. So we are going to start from the monthly time frame to understand this price itself and why we will be moving such way this week. Now take a look at this gold, right? I think this was around 2015. On gold, we've actually been making a bullish move. Take a look at this movement upward. We see this higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? So the price has been moving up, which is very, very clear. And I've also added this simple moving average, right? I'm using 10, by the way. So those of you who knows who trade 10 period moving average or who trade the moving average, we all know that once price is above the moving average, we have to go long. But if it is below it, then we have to short. So as a period of 2015, I think to 2020, as at this period, the price has been above the 10 period moving average. So we've been going long. We see the higher highs and higher lows. Now we see that at this level, price rejected at this level. As at this level, once price rejected at this level, we saw drop. This is why we had this huge candlestick wick here. Price actually dropped, right? Then all of a sudden, price actually rose again to this same level. This is one of the reasons why we had this huge candlestick wick here. So price actually reacted at this level, and it's dropped. One of the reasons why we had this candlestick wick here. So as you can see it now, you see that price has reacted at this place multiple times. The first one was around 2020. This was around 2020. Price reacted there, and the second one was around 2022. So price reacted. So we saw that once price reacted at top, I highlighted it. Now price actually dropped again. So we all know that price do react at a certain level. That will go into that later. So price actually dropped to this level. So it's the price bounce up. It also came down to the same level. Reason why we had this huge candlestick wick here. Again, this price came to this level again. We saw this candlestick wick here. Also notice that price also reacted here. Once we had this bullish move here, when we were on an uptrend move around 2019, we saw this bullish move, impulse move, then a correction happened, and guess what? The price actually pushes up, break above it, and now the price came to test this level again. One of the reasons why we see this huge candlestick wick here. So this is why I have highlighted this level as a support level. Now, basically, you can see that the price is ranging now, but I want you to notice something is that once price is ranging, right, it is ranging within support and resistance level, and the price tends to break the support level. We definitely going to see that price come to test that support level. So it is exactly what we had. At first, price actually came to this support level, then it pushes up. Then all of a sudden, this price came again. It actually broke below it. You see this why this is the reason why we are having this huge candlestick wick here. Of course, once price break below the support level, we tend to see price have a pullback to test this level. So this is one of the reasons why this week, exactly this week, we actually closed, we actually opened in a closed bullish. That move was kind of like a pullback to test the level, and it even broke above itself. It even broke above that support level, but above all, that is it. So what we are expecting next, guys, what we'll be expecting is that we'll be expecting another bearish move again. So basically, we've seen a pullback. Now we are now expecting another bearish move. So on this monthly time frame on our gold, we are to go bearish. Now, secondly, why we'll be going bearish is that we are still using the 10 period moving average. So the price is still below the 10 period moving average, meaning this week that we are trying to predict for, we would actually see a drop on our gold. So gold, we are to go bearish. Now that will take us downward to the weekly time frame to better understand this price movements. Now take a look at this movement on this our gold. By the way, there's only one movement we are all seeing, right? A bearish move. Now I want you guys to pay attention to this movement. There was an impulse move here, then a correction occurred on this gold. Then we saw this drop, bearish move. Notice that we had this pullback, that came to hit our 10 period moving average, right? Then again another drop happened. It came to one of these support level where price has been rejecting, right? We saw it actually reject at this level, also at this level. Then actually price came to that same level because price do react at a certain level. Then we had a pullback. We saw this pullback at this level here. Then after the pullback, we actually had a drop again, which broke below this our previous support level, if you want to see it that way. After price break below it, of course, a pullback should occur. And guess what? We actually had that pullback. And guess what? This pullback actually hit our 10 period moving average. So I actually did analysis on Monday and also on Tuesday. I think it was about on the 3. I think I did the analysis on the 3 and 4th, how we were making that bullish move. If you were following this channel, you would have seen it. So if you have new and you've not subscribed, so please click on the subscribe button so you can get an update. So basically, we actually had that bullish move, right? After the bullish move, price has come to hit our 10 period moving average as we once predicted, right? Now that this price has hit our 10 period moving average, what we are expecting next is another bearish move again. So one of the reasons why we are having this candlestick week here, so that price has actually given us that bullish move, came to our 10 period moving average. Now the price is now rejecting downward. This is why this candlestick being like this candlestick is actually showing the candle pin, we like to say pin bar, whatever you want to see it. This candlestick week, yes, this candlestick week is actually showing, right? So because price is actually rejecting and we are seeing a drop. So basically we are still expecting a bearish move. At least this week, the price should be able to take out this previous lower lows. So at least this week we should go at least you should see a drop of about 5%. At least 5%. We can get 6% more, 7%, 8% or 10%. But this week we are predicting we should see a drop of about at least 5%. So this week we should see that drop that will take out these lows for this week. Now that is on the weekly time frame. Notice monthly time frame says we should short, we have to go bearish. Also notice that this weekly time frame also says we have to short and go bearish. Now let's see what this daily time frame actually says to actually place this trade. Now take a look at this movement, guys. So I mean, this full movement, right, there is a bearish move. This price has been dropping, right? So price has been dropping. So if you're following this channel consistently, you'd have seen how we predicted this bullish move. I think I did. You can go back to confirm. I think it was on the 3rd and on the 4th I actually predict this move. So price has actually been moving up. So now we did analysis today where we said we will go bearish and we actually went bearish. So this is one of the reasons why I said price will actually reacted here. See, price reacted here. We saw price has once reacted at this level. We saw a rejection here. We saw this rejection. Once price came here, it's rejected and dropped. Now price has actually rose up again to come to this level. Definitely this week would actually see it actually drop again to take out this level. This week we are aiming for. We should actually see the price to take out this level. But with the price just give us that drop, bearish move drop, massively like that, I don't think so. I would want to see price actually come to this level. Price will react at a certain level, then we should see it actually react at this level. Once we see this price at this level, then we should see a kind of like a pullback. Once we add that pullback, then another drop again should occur. Then the next drop, you should actually see it react at this level here. Then a pullback will occur. After the pullback, then another drop should occur to take out this level. Above all, we'll see a very lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. That is exactly what I very much like. What's very much likely would happen this week on our gold. So gold, by the way, we are expected to go bearish, by the way. So let's go bearish on our gold. Now I will tell you why we are to go bearish on this gold, right? By looking at our index, I've done how to trade gold fundamentally. By the way, you can check the channel. I'll pin the video. You can actually watch it and see how we trade this gold. So above all, we can see to actually predict what to confirm why I said we would be going bearish this week is now we have to take a look at this USD index. I want you to also note something. And that's my how to trade gold professionally. I've done the video. I said that once our USD is going bullish, we tend to see a drop in our gold because there's kind of like a correlation. Once the USD is dropping, then there would be a rise on this gold. Now take a look at this movement here. This was around 8, this was around August. We can see that this USD index has been giving us that bullish move. Notice that this USD index has been giving us that bullish move around this August. It was this same period, which is on the 8th. Take a look at this period here. This is on the 8th also. This gold has been giving us this bearish move. So once that USD index has been going bullish, then there's a correlation that gold will actually drop. Now also notice this period. This was around 707, I think around that July. We've had this bullish move on this gold. Now take a look at it on this same 7. This was around 7. We've been having this bearish move on our USD index. So watch it to trade this gold properly, to actually be able to forecast this gold well. You would have to look at the index, the USD itself. Maybe DXY if you want to see it that way. So once it is going bullish, then we will see a drop on gold. So on this USD index, right, we can see that we are on an impulse move. A correction has been made on this USD index. Another bullish move. Then we can see here as a correction. Then this huge impulse move. Of course, a correction should appear. We actually predicted this correction. Now this correction has been appeared. It has showed. The correction is over. What we are expecting next is another bullish move. So we see that once we add this bullish move today on USD index, it is one of the reasons why our gold actually went bearish. So this USD index, we are still on an uptrend. Pullback is over, right? We are now on an uptrend move. So this week we'll actually go to take out this ice, right? After this taking out this ice, then maybe we might see a little bit of a pullback, and then again a breakout will occur above this ice. Let's just say that this week USD index will actually break out this ice. So that is an indication that this gold itself will actually drop and possibly break this low. So gold, by the way, we are still to go bearish. As long as USD is actually going bullish, then there would be a bearish move on our gold. I know most of you will be seeing this price is now above 10 period moving average, you should go long, but I am telling you that this gold will actually definitely drop, by the way. So gold, we have to still go bearish for the week. Now that will take us downward to the 4-hour time frame. For our time frame, what we clearly can see is that we would want to place a trade on the 4-hour time frame, right? To place trade, we want to see it on this 4-hour time frame. Couple of times, the time, I think on the 3rd or 4th, when we were doing analysis on gold, the price was giving us an uptrend move to the extent it broke above our 10 period moving average. We predicted the bullish move and it actually went bullish, right? Now this 4-hour time frame that we want to see, and it actually correlates for this week, we see that this price is now on a bearish move on this 4-hour time frame. We take trade on the 4-hour time frame, and notice that this 4-hour time frame is below 10 period moving average. So we can see this as an impulse move downward, a correction, another bearish move, right? We should kind of see like a correction here. Once the correction is over, then another bearish move. So it is still an indication that we are still on a bearish move. So once this price actually drops to this level here, we should kind of see like a pullback here, because price do react at a certain level. The reason is that we see price has reacted here multiple times. It has once served as a support level on the 4-hour time frame. We see that once price actually range within this area here once. So now definitely once price drops to this level, we will see a pullback. After a pullback, another drop again. Then maybe you can grab, possibly if you want to grab your take profits 1 year. I personally will be taking take profits 1 year. So if the market should open, I want to short it, maybe take profits 1 year. Once the pullback occurred, then next drop will be take profits 2. Another drop. Once after this drop, we should see a pullback. Then we should see a pullback here. Then another bearish move will occur, which we would see this as take profits 3, and finally take profits 4. We can aim to grab 4 take profits. At least within these 4 profits, there's high possibility, or will I say probability, or possibility that at least you should be able to grab at least take profits 2 within take profits 1 and take profit 2. This week you should be able to grab it, because we have take profits 1 targets, take profits 2 targets, take profits 3 targets, and take profits 4 targets. So if you can grab this take profits 1 and this take profit too. At least, I mean, you should be okay with it. And if you want to go more, you can just add like this, take profits 3. And yes, that is how price should be able to play out this week. So above all, from the monthly time frame, we are to go bearish. Now on this 4-hour time frame to take this trade, it also says we are to go bearish. So guys, if you want to go bearish, we are to short it, by the way. And let's see what this 1-hour time frame says, on a bearish move. Once 4-hour time frame is bearish, then definitely 1-hour time frame is bearish. So I mean, take a look at this. There's a pullback at the, price will react at a certain level, like I once said, guys. So price drop here, the pullback happened, right? Price kind of come here, reacted multiple times, pushes up, then actually broke below it. Then we saw this pullback, right? On this 1-hour time frame, definitely we are still on a bearish move to go. So 1-hour time frame too, we are to go bearish, and price is still below 10 period moving average.